No. Why should I?
June Ballard is married to Guy McAfee. Have you heard of her?
That slut. She's been badgering my husband for days.
Mrs. McAfee alleges that your husband tried to kill her and her friend last night. I think you should tell us what you know.
My husband's a movie producer. This has something to do with his new picture. He doesn't include me in his business.
June Ballard said she had a deal to be in his new picture.
Mark repeatedly told her no. He had Joan Leslie lined up for the role. That's how he got the finance. June made all kinds of threats. She was very rude to me.
You know June Ballard?
We were both on the same picture a few years back. That's how I met my husband.
Okay, whereabouts of
Where
Bishop?
can we find your husband, ma'am?
He told me he would be on set. That's all I know.
Yeah, she's telling the truth.
Either we find him or McAfee's people do, Mrs. Bishop. If you care for him, you should make sure that we find him first.
I do care for him. But I don't really know where he'd go if he were in trouble. Hopgood might know.
Hopgood. Check for 20,000.
Why is your husband
20
paying Lorna
Gs.
Hopgood $20,000?
Lorna? Marlon's ex-wife? Are you sure?
Don't play dumb with me, dumbass.
Your husband looks like he's being blackmailed. They obviously have something on him if he's prepared to kill to cover it up. Why is the payment going to Hopgood and not McAfee?
Lorna works at a check-cashing place in Hollywood. You need to ask Hopgood why he needs that much money in cash.
Fucking Hopgood, he's a fat ass.
Your husband was at a casting yesterday with a young girl?
Not that I know of. He told me he was looking at locations. The picture's been cast.
Doubt.
Jessica remembered a mermaid. The mermaid on the front of the prop store. You better come clean with me.
This is a sick town, Detective. Are you sure you really want to know? The truth is, my husband likes them young.
He's a fucking pedophile.
And you think that's okay?
It's fucking gross.
I was 16
God.
when I first met him. I thought he was a genius. A magician with film.
You're
I was 20 before I realized he was just a
obviously a
B-movie
dumbass.
hack. But he's nothing compared to some of the monsters at these big studios. My guess is Ballard sacrificed her little friend. Happens to a lot of girls.
Okay.
Your husband is in trouble. It could go easier for him if you were more helpful, Mrs. Bishop.
He's a big boy, Detective, and so are you. This is Hollywood. There's always a deal to be done.
She's a bitch too. Fuck you, man.
Operator, give me R&I.
Is teleporting? What the hell?
Putting you through now.
I like how you just use other
Phelps,
people's
badge
phones.
1247.
How could I help, Detective?
I need a location on a silver screen prop store.
Just a moment. Silver Screen Props, corner 3rd and Figueroa.
Thanks, ma'am.
Alright, so we have to go ahead to the silver screen props and interview Mr. Hopgood. So let's get to it.
An aging movie star, a wannabe starlet, and movie producer's wife. And finally rubbing shoulders with the almost rich and famous.
And from the stories they've given us, clearly none of them can act.
Heyo. So yeah, let's go. Let's do it. Locations. Silver screen props says destination. You're driving because you're my bitch.
You know the way. You can drive.
You're just here to be my chauffeur, pretty much. Get the fuck in.
Mrs. Bishop knows more than she's letting on.
She doesn't seem to realize how much trouble her husband is in. The LAPD are the least of their worries right now.
Yeah, you'd think she'd have gotten the hint after those hatchet men redecorated her apartment.
Maybe she's just loyal.
Or she's in on it. She didn't seem like your average giddy broad with nothing between the ears.
Or Or she might just be trying to buy enough time for Bishop to put a couple of oceans between him and the captain.
Oh, I thought he was gonna drive on the sidewalk. That'd have been awesome. Loading. Pacific Electric. Silver screen. What the hell? That mermaid has titties? The fuck? That was awesome. Silver screen, prop store. Alright, let's go in.
Phelps and
So-
Bukowski, LAPD. We're investigating the attempted murder of June Ballard and Jessica Hamilton.
Christ. I'm Marlon Hopgood. How can I help?
You hold castings here?
How'd you hear about that? I got a little soundstage out back.
Lead the way.
Lead the way, fatty. Oh, that's sick. He has like fucking armor. Jukebox. There's a bear? And here we are.
Keep him here, Stefan. I'm gonna take a look around.
What's this got to do
Stefan.
with me?
Don't try my patience, knucklehead.
Fat ass. Alright, so the first piece of clue is inside here. As soon as you go in, make a right, and on this cabinet is the drugs. It's chloral hydrate, I think it's called. Come on, look at it. Look at it. Look at it, come on.
Doping
you go.
a 15-year-old kid and abusing her in a screen test. What is wrong with these people?
That's what I'm saying. It's fucking. This guy's fucking psycho. And the next piece of clue is this mirror. You see how it's like a two-way? You see there's like a camera in there and a brick wall.
Turn off the lights, Hopgood.
Why would I want to do that?
Humor him.
Yep, two-way mirror.
There's a
Or one
ring on
way.
the other side.
I don't know why I said two-way. One way. There's a fucking
Oh,
pervert.
wow. Find a way into that peep tent, Phelps. I'll stay here and keep
Right,
up pervert.
so to get inside, you go back the way you came. But before you find the room, head over here, and you'll find a newspaper. Right here. Cutscene.
Listen, I have to call you back. I got some business here.
Sit down, Courtney. This is Mickey. Mickey, this is Courtney Sheldon. What would you like to drink?
Scotch. Straight up.
I hear you're back at school learning to be a doctor, kid.
Yes. That's right, Mr.
So
Cohen.
you want to be a doctor and a dope peddler. Interesting combination, huh?
Do we have a problem, Mr. Cohen?
We might have. Yeah. Selling your dope to my boy Lenny looked like a good move, but Lenny has been supplying wholesale, so to speak. The Bindle boys in this town aren't used to the juice without a little of the middleman taking his cut.
Lenny promised that wouldn't happen, Mr. Cohen. And Lenny works for you.
What can I say about Lenny? Let me think. Oh yeah, he's a putz. And he's lazy, and he's greedy, but he's my wife's brother. And how can you make a cake with those ingredients, huh? Please.
So how is that my problem, Mr. Cohen?
Well, kid, the only way we're going to be able to make this work is to do some repackaging. We need to get the dope out of those dinky little cardboard boxes and...
Surrettes.
Yeah, Surrettes. Great. We can put it into a big vat so we can water it down a little bit.
I won't bore you with the chemistry, but it doesn't work that way. You're likely to kill even more people.
Okay, listen. We want to buy you out, kid.
The hell?
Be a 50
Buy you
grand.
out? 50 grand? What? Damn.
Hey. Hey! You don't like my offer?
Oh damn! Just walk down this guy. Sheldon took 50 grand.
The Sheldon kid? I think I want him dead.
Cause he didn't take 50 grand from you. That's awesome. Cop chase war supplies surplus contraband. Okay. Loading. Seriously? Come on. Thank you. Anyway, so after that cutscene, go over here and you'll find the painting of the heads. So it's ugly.
So this is where you sprang from.
That's ugly. Anyways, so right here, you see how this is a fake wall. So it's so obvious. This is how you get into the hidden door, or the hidden room.